A very good morning to my dear student. Hope you are doing well. So, today we will be looking forward with the reduced syllabus of your mathematics. So, the changes in the syllabus, whatever contents is given in the book, okay, no need to follow the complete contents. So, we'll be going on the base of the syllabus which is given by the council. The council has minimized the syllabus. So we'll be following the reduced syllabus. What are the chapters? Okay, the council has given for you to study. Okay, so let us go through the reduced syllabus of mathematics. So see here, first chapter, okay, is number system. First chapter is number system. Second chapter is your ratio and proportion. So we'll be going, okay, next to ratio and proportion. Number system is already over. I hope so. Next, we'll be going through ratio and proportion. After that, okay, third one you can see algebra. Okay, third one it is algebra. Fourth one it is geometry. Geometry. Fifth one it is mensuration, and sixth one it is data handling. So you are in class 6. So total number of chapter which will be taught is 6 chapters, which the council has provided. So do tick mark all this chapter. Okay, and don't try to read extra. Don't try to take extra burden. Okay, along with this, okay, don't try to go through extra chapters and all, because it will be a burden for you all. Okay, whatever is taught, follow it nicely, complete your notebook in proper time. Okay, and during the time of submission, if asked, so submit the notebook on time. So this is what the reduced syllabus of the council. Okay, hope you have followed this. Total how many chapters are there? Total 6 chapters are there. Total 6 chapters which will be taught to you all. First one is number system. Second one is ratio and proportion. Third one you can see is algebra. Fourth one you can see geometry. Fifth one you can see mensuration, and last one you can see as your data handling. Okay, these chapters are very important. Why these chapters are given? Okay, why the council has selected this chapter? Let me tell you this also. The council has specially selected these chapters because this will be beneficial for your upcoming classes also. Okay, in your upcoming classes like class 7 when you're reaching, class 8 when you're reaching, so this will be there in your class 7 also, 8 also, equally important. So in class 6 you will be learning the basic. Class 6 you will be learning the basic, and as your class will be proceeding, so more tough, more important topics will be taught to you all. Okay, based on this chapter only. That's why the council has specially selected these very important chapters, that these chapters the students should know. Okay, these chapters ICC students should know. So that is the reason why the council has reduced the syllabus, and the council has selected these 6 special, very important, vital chapters for you all. Okay, so let us go through some of the point of ratio and proportion. Okay, ratio and proportion. So number system is already over, so we will be going through ratio and proportion. So there are 4 points which you need to remember in ratio and proportion. There are 4 points which you need to remember. Okay, so see here, what are the 4 points? Point number 1, okay, so ratio between two quantities. Ratio between two quantities. Suppose ratio between two quantities A and B. Okay, ratio between two quantities A and B, it will be written as A is to B. Ratio is written in this way, A is to B. Okay, this further you can write is equal to A by B. Okay, ratio between two quantities, that is A is to B. It is written as A by B. So here, what is A? A is called as antecedent. Antecedent. Okay, remember this word. A is called as antecedent and B is termed as consequent. Okay, here A stands for antecedent and B stands for consequent. Okay, so for finding out the ratio between two quantities, both of them should be expressed in the same unit. Okay, both of them should be expressed in same unit. Same unit, see here, how it is, same unit. I am writing it down, see here. If 8 by, okay, 12 is there, then both of them, it should be converted into, okay, same unit, see, like, it will be cancelled by 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 6s are 12. By same unit I have cancelled. Again, 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are. So what is left? 2 by 3 is your answer. Or you can express this term as 2 is to 3 in the form of ratio 2 is to 3. So this way. Okay? In a same unit. This you can't cancel by 4, this you can't cancel by 6. Suppose 4 2s are 8 and 6 2s are 12. This you can't cancel this way. Okay? The given question you can't cancel in that form. Okay? It should be divided by the same unit. So this is what is said in point number 2. Okay, for finding out the ratio between two quantities, both of them should be expressed in the same unit. And point number 3 says that ratio should always be expressed in its simplest form. Ratio, it should be always expressed in what? Simplest form. Simplest form is, this is what is simplest form. Okay, by deducting and bringing it into a lesser unit. Okay, in the simplest form. And ratio, last one, ratio is a pure number with no unit. Ratio, it is a pure number. Okay, without any unit. So this is what, okay, the 4 points you should remember. First one, okay, A is to B. Okay, A is what? Antecedent. B is what? Consequent. And the second point is what it is said as, okay, it should be expressed in the same unit. Same unit it should be expressed and it should be converted into the simplest form. Simplest form is this, okay. And the last one is says that ratio is a pure number with no unit. Okay. So ये exercises are there. See the book which you are following. Okay. Presently I don't have that book, but I will be teaching you through the mental maths book. Of course, those who have purchased the book, you might be having mental maths book. So I am teaching you through the mental maths of your class, so 6. So worksheet in a mental math, you can see a page 2, page number 67. Okay. Page 67 you can see. Worksheet question number 1. It says express as a ratio in the simplest form. So 1 meter, in the question it is given 1 meter to 300 centimeter. 1 meter to 300 centimeter. So what you will do now, okay, 1 meter you will convert it into centimeter. Okay, 1 meter you will convert it into centimeter. Okay, so 1 meter is equal to how much centimeter? 1 meter is equal to 1 So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So now you convert this into ratio. So 100 centimeter is to 300 centimeter. Okay. So now 100 by 300. So 0 0 cancel. The answer is 1 is to 3. Okay. So this way you will do this sum. Okay. So worksheet question number 1. Okay. Question number 1. A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay. Till F is there. So A I have done. So one more question I will be doing. Okay. Question number E. Question number E I will be doing. Hope you understood. 1 meter to 300 centimeter. So 1 meter is equal to how much? 100 centimeter. 100 centimeter is to 300 centimeter. Okay, 100 centimeter is to 300 centimeter. So 100 by 300 is equal to, okay, 0 0 cancel. Okay, what is that? 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 will be written as 1 is to 3. This is your answer. Okay, next question number E. Question number E. 2 kg to 1 kg 500 gram. Okay. 2 kg to 1 kg 500 gram. So convert this in gram. Convert everything in gram. Okay. 1 kg is equal to how much? 1000 gram. 2 kg is equal to 2000 gram. Okay. Next, 1 kg 500 gram is equal to 1500 gram. So both the ratio we got. Okay. 2000 and 1500. So 2000 by 1500. So what you do? Cancel 00, cancel by 5, same minute you will cancel. 5 3 are 15, 5 4 are 20. The answer is 4 is to 5. Okay, see one more time. 2 kg to 1 kg 500 gram. So as you know, 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. 2 kg is equal to how much? 2000 gram. 2 into 1000, 2000. 1 kg 500 gram is equal to, okay, 1500 gram. Because 1 kg, you know, 1 kg 1000 gram plus 500 will give you 1500 gram. So both the unit we got. So 2000 by 1500. 2000 by 1500, 00 cancel. It will, and 20, 15 is left. It will cancel by 5. 5 3 are 15, 5 4 are 20. The answer is 4 is to 5. Okay. So this is what in today's section. Hope you have understood. Okay. Whatever is taught, go through it, and this section you do it as a homework. Thank you for attending today's class.